Adam Gallagher, partner here at Lyons Architectural Builders. I want to take you through the process that we went through when we built our Homearamas in Poplar Woods. They're phenomenal houses. We build with a lot of features in all of our houses. I'm going to just start from the ground up. First thing we always do is we spend a lot of time setting the houses on the lots. Whether it's these, which are large neighborhood lots, a smaller neighborhood lot, or large acreage, which we deal with a lot, you have to plan where the house goes on the lot. After the house is set on the lot, we dig it and we pour our foundation in the basement. When we backfill, we always take 2 additional preventative steps to give our houses a great final product. One, we always use rubber wall. We're big fans of rubber wall. It's a waterproofing system that protects the basement. It's a green rubberized spray-on product, and it comes with lifetime warranty. So unlike a lot of products which are asphalt based, clients with rubber wall have the option of, if they ever have an issue, they can call and it's taken care of, no questions asked. The other item we do when we backfill, or that stage in the job, is we always backfill with rock under our porches, our garages, patios, those areas, and that's really important. A lot of backfilling is done with dirt in the industry, and when you do that, you get almost a guarantee that things are going to settle. Things will still settle with rock, but if rock's put in layers and it's done properly, you'll get a lot less settling in your garage floors, your patio and porch floors. They're going to last a lot longer, and you're going to have a much better finished product by backfilling with rock. These houses, like almost all the houses we build, have an engineered floor system in it, and our engineering team works directly with our architect to plan all of our floor systems and as well the roof and ceiling systems. These houses feature all kinds of upgrades in the mechanicals and the heating and air. Starting there, they have a zone heating and air system, so the basement can be controlled at one temperature, the first floor at a different temperature, which is going to make the family who lives there always comfortable, no matter how they're using the house at any given period of time. The electrical system in the house has a full house backup generator, which allows their system, it'll automatically kick on. They don't have to do anything. When the power goes out, and it flips over to the generator automatically, and then when the power comes back on, the generator will automatically turn itself off and go back to the regular power. So the homeowners don't have to worry if there's a power outage. Last thing, there's lots of plumbing upgrades in this house. Just like there were heating and air and electrical, the plumbing, there's a pot filler in the kitchen, which is a great feature. When a client has a big pot, you just put, as opposed to taking it over to the sink and hauling the water around, you just stick the pot on the stove and fill it right there at the stove. It has an automated shower system that you can control anywhere in the world, but you can sit in your bedroom, turn your shower on in the morning, let it warm up to the temperature you like, and then you get out of bed and go take your shower and it's already set and running for you. So lots of features in the mechanicals in the house that make it more comfortable at the end of the day for the homeowners.
I'll start with lot 97 first. And we designed this house to look like a kind of an Italian villa. And the front elevation, when you walk up to it, has a lot of the brick and stone mixed together, and we did some unique features with the stone. When you walk into it, it's like walking into an old Italian villa. So you ask about the inspiration. Again, when you walk into a lot of the old villas, because of the lifestyle back then, a lot of your rooms were very open and your private rooms were just your bedrooms. So we kind of carried that feel in there. We've got the open floor plan. Did a lot with the ceilings. We did our what we refer to as our signature ceiling in a lot of our houses. This one I carried some beams in. We did some stained beams in that open ceiling area. So you've got the kitchen, the family room, the dining area, and even the office all can be one big gathering spot for your family. So when you walk down the stairs, you walk into a big open bar, which could be a kitchenette if somebody didn't want to call it a bar. And we designed a wine area behind that bar. It's enclosed. If you wanted to put locks on the glass doors, you could do that. A lot of room for wine storage. But again, if somebody wanted to buy that house, it's designed in such a way that if they did not want to use that as a wine storage area, it could actually become a trophy room. we've tried to make that house fit whatever our buyer would need it to work within their lifestyle. And then this house has a separate media room, a separate theater room that is set up for a theater. It's completely, it can be closed off from the rest of the house. So you can have, if somebody wanted to be watching a movie in there and you had a gathering of other people that wanted to sit out in the family room area, there's a TV out there and the bar has 3 TVs in it. So you could almost feel like you're in a little sports bar area, or you could watch 3 or 4 different games at one time. So the TVs are included. We've got a security system included, a camera system that's tied to the security system that's included. We've got Thermador appliances in this house. This particular house has a 48-inch Thermador range with a double oven in it. One of the ovens is a steam oven built in, and it's got the Thermador refrigerator freezer column combination. So it's a very, very nice package of appliances. Walks out onto a really nice patio. That patio is built again with the Italian theme, with a set of steps that walk up to your covered screened-in porch on the first level. I've got a total of 5 bedrooms in the house, so we can accommodate families of different sizes.
I'm going to talk about today the design for our 2017 Homearama houses. The houses in particular out in Poplar Woods last year, the 2 that are still for sale, we tried to do a European feel for both of them, and from the outside and the inside. And we tried to incorporate, typically with Homearamas, we work with a designer from Cherry House, or in some cases other designers, but we work with them from the very beginning. When we start designing the house, we sit down with a designer and a client, if there's a client, and we start working on what the house is going to look like, picking finishes, thinking about, will this match, will this work with that? And that's important to do from the very beginning. They were on bigger lots than a typical neighborhood, and they had big open spaces behind them. So we tried to maximize the privacy by angling the garage and entering from the rear, and the garage used as a block, a privacy creator. You know, you don't see those garage doors from the front. One of our Homearama houses, we have a big wall of windows with still access to the outdoor space, but we didn't put the outdoor space blocking our major view. And that's a tough little design trick to accomplish, but I think we accomplished it really well with that house. And we're seeing a trend to connect the master closet, the laundry room, and instead of having the laundry room on a separate side of the house, connect the laundry room to the closet. Instead of carting your clothes across the house, you know, you go from the laundry room right to the closet. One of my favorite features of Lot 95 Homearama is the great room. And when we say great room, it means a couple spaces combined into one. We've got a kitchen, a living space, and a dining space. And with this particular room, we've got a giant wall of glass, and we put the dining right on that glass. We put a long, narrow table on that glass, and the kitchen is beside it, and then the living room is beside the kitchen, but they're all in one big room. And it also has access to the outdoor space.
Again, we tried to carry a classic European look when you walk into the house. So you walk up from the circle drive, when you're coming up to it, you walk on an old stone porch into a set of iron doors with an arch top. And inside that area that you walk up to that door, we incorporated a lot of stone and brick, and even carried the curvature of the brick over in the ceiling area of that front porch. And that's the detail we like to point out to our clients, because it's lasting, it's there forever, and there's a lot of value to that. You walk into that house, and you do walk into a defined foyer when you walk into this. The very first thing we're looking at is how families live today, and they're living with an open concept. They want to have the entire family together when they gather for a meal. When they if somebody's playing music, they want to sit around and listen to what's going on there. When you walk in, the very first thing you see is the complete openness and the view you have all the way back to the nature preserve that lays behind these lots. Nothing can be built back there, so you've got, when you walk out there each morning to get your cup of coffee and fix it, you can look out the back and just enjoy the beauty of nature. It has, again, the Thermador appliance package. This one has the 48-inch range with the 2 ovens in it. In addition to that, we put a separate steam oven in, so it actually has 3 ovens in it. And then it has the microwave oven. This one has a separate coffee machine built in, the Thermador coffee machine. So the connoisseur that's into coffee, it's there. Has the 48-inch refrigerator, freezer column that Thermador makes, and in this one in my kitchen area, I also have a little juice fridge that sits underneath the coffee machine. So if you had young children and you don't want them opening that huge refrigerator all the time, they can have their juice or their chocolate milk in that little area under the coffee. Going down to the lower level in this house, we have, again, a large great room with a large bar area. Has a TV on one side and a TV on the bar side, the back bar, so no matter where you're sitting at that area, you can watch a ball game if that's what you want to do. So it's a really neat feature, different. You don't see it very much, but we had the space down here to allocate to allow us to do that. I have a media room, which is has the theater screen in it, but it's not a separate theater room in this house. It's kind of adjacent to my family room, so it's not closed off separately. Then off of that, we have a gaming room, which has 3 televisions in it, we call it gaming room. It's set up where you could have a gaming console and you could compete with each other. So it's a complete separate living area down too. I might add that in the bar, I put a dishwasher in the lower level, a microwave down there, and a fridge freezer in that lower level. It gives you the opportunity for an extended stay group to come in, or person, and be private from the rest of the house, the upstairs part of the house. Love for you to come out and take a look at them. You need to come out. They're showing really nice. Got a lot of rain today, but great homes. So come out and take a look at them. They're ready for you to move into this spring. You better get there pretty quick because they won't be here long.